Now, let's dive into how you can search for only the best information out there on the internet. This has probably happened to you before. You, or maybe a friend or family member, has been told you may have arthritis. You go online, search arthritis in a search engine, and get, say, a set of 240 million results. Maybe a bit too much to look through top to bottom. Some results seem promising, but then there is also the one you open that says something like, "Here is a miracle cure, only I sell it. Send me $99.99, and if you order now, I'll add a second batch for free, not including shipping and handling." How can you tell what is good and what might not be so good? Use the CRAAP test. Yes, that's what it's called. CRAAP stands for currency, relevance, authority, accuracy, and purpose. These are 5 questions you can apply to any website, especially medical ones, that will help you determine if it might be a helpful site or not. Let's go through these one by one. As for currency, is there a date anywhere on the site that can tell you when it was created or last updated? Someone could have put up a great site on arthritis 10 years ago, and as long as they paid their internet bill, it will remain in place. A lot of research has been done on arthritis in the last 10 years, and you probably don't want to be relying on information that old. Relevance asks if the site is really providing the information promised. If the name sounds good, but the site leaves you with more questions than when you started, it is probably not very relevant. With authority, the question is, who says so? There was once a fake medical site out there that listed one of the authors as C. Edward Cope. The site was not real, but the people that put it there were probably hoping visitors would mistake this fake author for C. Everett Koop, famous U.S. Surgeon General under President Ronald Reagan in the 1980s. Today, bad medical sites try to lure you in with recommendations from, for example, Dr. Oz. Many have absolutely nothing to do with Dr. Oz, but it can be hard to tell the difference. But after watching this video, you will be able to tell the difference. And why would a site want to do this? Most likely to sell you something that cannot stand on its own merits. The other A is for accuracy. This can be one of the hardest of the 5 questions to answer. How can you tell if something is accurate when the reason you did your search was to find out about it in the first place? But there are some things you can do. Look for references on the site. If someone is telling you something, how do they know it's right? Either they will tell you where they found the information, or will tell you the qualifications of the author. Good sites will have a link to an editorial board or an author's list that will give you detailed information about who built and maintains the site. And finally, there is purpose. In the search on arthritis, you find some information from the Arthritis Foundation. If the mission of an organization is to provide resources to people with a condition, you can feel relatively confident that their purpose is sound. But be careful. Some scammers will put up a site with a similar sounding name to try to fool you. But by going back to authority, dig around a bit on the site to see if you can find, for example, valid contact information or an address for the institution that you can verify on Google Maps. If you find the miracle cure with few details on the product but flashing dollar signs, you have probably discovered their purpose as well. That purpose is to take money from your wallet and put it into theirs. And when you receive the miracle cure, you'll probably get no benefit from the treatment at all. Look for a handout on the same page that provides more information on the CRAAP test, as well as a checklist you can use to apply to health sites that you find.